All right, this is that other property that I've talked to you about. It's still part of the same property, but it's divided by the creek. The creek runs diagonally across the road 18-acre side. And so everything I've taken you on so far is on the west and north side of the creek, and now we're on the east and south side of it. And over there in front of you, that tree line there, and then there's an abrupt hill inside that tree line. That's no railroad track. And technically we own across that track. There's a fence on this side of it and a fence on the other side of it. Technically that's ours, but it's doing fine on its own, so we don't really do anything with it. We just observe its existence. This fence here's property line. That's the neighbor's trash over there. That's how you handle trash in rural Missouri. You pile it up and set it on fire, and then you have big piles of shit left. Anyway, that's a different issue. This out here, I don't really know how I'm going to manage this. It's difficult for me to decide. It's very flat. If you wanted to turn a place into a field of something, this would do it well. I thought very seriously about coming down here and planting oil sunflower right through the grass turf. I've got a no-till one-row planter. I could come down here with a little tractor, or if I had a... Go on, baby. We're not going to stop yet. Go on. Go on. Or a four-cart for the donkeys, I could pull it. There's a railroad track up there. There's no tracks left. They tore them up, but that's still the old roadbed. Anyway, you can see how flat this is down here. See the creek? High enough storms, the creek will get across much of this. There's a slough. There's a water down along the base of that holds water. Right now, all I'm doing is maintaining it with a mower. Okay, so I was talking to you about speed. We got here and I got off sidetracked. There's a wide variety or wide belief among concerned people that we need to reduce the human population somehow. And it doesn't occur to anyone that we could actually have the exact same effect if we just slowed the human population. The numbers would not have to reduce by a single number if we slowed. Yeah, she's seen something. I don't mind that. That's good. If we slowed the human population, she's got something. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a squirrel running in one of the trees up there. If he moves, maybe you'll see him. That's the creek. That we're looking at the other side of the riparian forest, and through it, if you see any little bits of green, that's where we've been touring. You see the squirrels there. See them jump. Squirrels running. Now see those squirrels as those chestnuts come. Animals, all wildlife, does best at what's called edge, where two different habitats join together, where grass and forest. And because of the nature of those swales over there being rows, each of those swales will have edge on both sides. So we'll have, because we made 3 swales, we'll go from one edge, which is the edge where the riparian woods joins the grassland, to 7 edges, 2 on each of 3, plus the original 1. And this down here is similar. When I'm mowing down here, I often see foxes. The foxes will come out and they'll sit right along there and just watch me mow. And they're pretty things. God, foxes are pretty. There's a lot of vine and crap over in there that is not originally native to this area. A combination of the increased temperatures and other things have brought those vines here, and they're destructive. And I don't know what I'm going to do about them yet. I cut them down one at a time as I go through there. I do most of my work I do, personally. I deal with this earth personally. Walk up, baby. Go on, go on. you see how this green that we're looking at is getting narrower and narrower. That's because the creek is sloping, coming in at a slant from our left, coming closer and closer to it. The creek was clear out at the road where we entered. We crossed the creek on the road and then we entered. And now it's almost all the way back over here to this railroad bed. These over here, these are all low bottoms. Oh, a minute, honey. Oh. Whoa. Okay, these low bottoms, like right there, those actually fill up with water in when this creek's out. The water runs clear up to these very nearest trees. This right here is a creek bank after a heavy storm. All of that down in there. Easy, girl. Easy, girl. Whoa. We're not going yet. Whoa. We're not going yet. All that down in there. Okay, walk up. I'm going. That all is running water. And then I brought you, I guess it's a couple videos ago, I brought you down to the creek bank, and I pointed across the land, across the little valley at a little narrow green spot, and I said, that's our land too, and but you can't get there without going off on the road. Well, that's where we're going to be right now. This is where this side, see the railroad is right there close, and the other side's over there. Oh, baby. Ooh, whoa. No, there's no place to go. No place to go. Oh, right there. Oh, ho. Over there. And I see that's everything I've been showing you in previous days is all over there. All that bright green. And the creek's right down there. And that spot where I told you I tried to make believe. Walk up a little, baby. There you go. Oh. I tried to make a make-believe beaver dam is right over there, and it's pretty washed out. I'm going to shut this off for a few minutes.